Back and I just finished recording the video and started uploading it. I have big expectations for this one, and I saw in the comment section, because, yeah, things catch my eye, and the pinned comments by the Sun and Moon show themselves is, remember we all have a purpose, empathetic cry face. But they're going Pixar on me. My goodness. I haven't cried this hard since Up. And we watched Up the new short thing, and that still made me cry.
Is it fine?
So let's just get into this, and let's just make the most of this. And I'm gonna try to make it so then you guys don't really have to watch the ads, so I'm gonna do that. As I said, I'm gonna try to make it so then you don't have to watch the ads. So, let's get prepared for me going Pixar, and to quote Cinema Therapy, damn you Pixar!
Come on.
And as we all know, Eclipse is the character that has some very interesting stuff, so I'm going full therapist mode, full, not critic mode. I'm not gonna go critic mode, because I went that way on Spider-Verse, and I do not want to ever do that again.
I'm gonna got an error. I did it right. Damn it.
Oh, if it's an error, then you didn't do it right, mate.
I'm getting more tired every damn day.
Just charge. Or sleep.
Breathe.
You can't breathe, but even though you can't breathe, I do understand the metaphorical sense. Just saying.
Okay. Let's see. I can fix the error.
I'm just gonna do something real quick. Okay, so you're gonna get the new video in about like half an hour, so
But it buys me a bit more time. System cooling should work better now. Okay, what's next? On my plan, I can't get Francine. Trying to confuse Earth doesn't do anything.
who's Francine?
What about the others?
Wait, is that the name? Is that the name of his AI? Francine? No, wait. Oh God, I'm an idiot. Francine. That's Freddy's kid. How could I forget her? She's awesome. Oh God, I gotta slap myself in the head for that.
See, no, there's no false hope. I can't do anything here. God, what am I doing now with my life? Just sitting out here on the top.
Oh my goodness, that's a big question now. You just say casually to yourself. And I talk to myself a lot, so I should know.
The sun practically just waiting. Crap out of my way. Waiting for what? What am I really doing? A fair question. Oh, God damn.
Is your kid gonna therapize you, mate? Because I'm gonna enjoy this. Because this is gonna be like what I've done the other day.
I'm gonna see Trap 2, aren't I? Where are you?
I psychoanalyzed Beetlejuice.
I know for a fact you're not actually here. Maybe it's just all in my head. Maybe either I'm seeing things, or you managed to escape. I'm very much comfortable with the former. I did not escape your mindscape.
Okay, so this is a form of psychosis. This is either a form of psychosis or it's an actual like projection from inside of his head. So like he hacked into his head in a way and just like projected himself using light. Or it's a psychosis. I prefer the first one.
I have come to aid you.
What?
Aid me? You wish to help me. Not in the sense that you believe so. Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Joker.
Thank you, Sonic.
Let's be honest, Eclipse. You could keep me out. Why haven't you? You're asking me why? Why haven't I?
That's technically my job, so thank you for doing it for me, mate.
Why haven't I?
Ooh, that's interesting.
killed you? Is that it? I could do it now if you so wish. Please answer the question.
You're put back into a corner, mate.
You don't have an answer. If you'd allow me, I believe the reason you have not killed me is because you're lonely. Shut up. I'm not lonely. I don't need anyone.
That's something exactly what a lonely person would say. And thank you for confirming this, Sonic. Sonic is now a name I'm no longer going to make fun of you with, but it's a generally happy thing for you. It's no longer a make fun of you name. It's an actually good for you name. But Sonic, my man.
Your whole goal in life was to get that star and make the others suffer for what they did. Or to restart the world. Give yourself a purpose. Now it's almost meaningless. What is it you want? What I want? What I want? I want those two idiots gone. Why not kill them then? Why?
Matchy noodle.
Okay, I just did that to skip the ads, but I actually want to talk about what's going on here. He's asking the questions I've had in my head since the second he came into existence. That's the job of a scientist, is to ask questions. I think he should have known that. I'm not gonna do that voice ever again. I kind of like sounding Indian. I don't know if that's Indian. If sorry for Indian viewers, I just sounded so racist. Trust me, I love your culture. But this is a question that people generally ask themselves every day. And I mean absolutely everyone. Like, where are they in life? And this is actually a true story, but I actually asked my therapist, no, not my therapist, my hairdresser that question. And she said, I think about it every day, and yes, I do regret some things, but I'm here now, and I'm doing what I love. For Eclipse, it's just a full matter of revenge. And from the Shanghai Ladybug special, we all know revenge is not a noble thing. I'm making so many references. But seriously, I want to hear him finally answer these questions. So thank you, Sonic.
Why haven't you killed them yet? Why haven't you constructed a new body?
Because you believe you deserve it, and you don't want to.
What is this, some sort of therapy session? Huh? If you wish to consider
On my end, yes.
that, I only have questions that you...
Did he just say if you would consider it that? I love you more and more, Sonic, platonically. Dude, come on, man.
Isn't this funny? What is funny? Oh, I suppose everything. You're right. I have what I've wanted for a year. Finally. I have unlimited power. And now, I don't know what to do with it.
Hallelujah! This is worth the wait, baby! It feels like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders. But now another one's been added on here. But not really. I don't really know what I'm saying right now. But, oh yes! It's like when Beetlejuice finally heard the words Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I did not just summon him. I better not have. Oh my goodness. I've waited for so long. But then again, I am basically Matt Pat of the Sun and Moon Show. You guys call me that yourselves. So I gotta stick with that nickname because I love it. But really, it feels so good that he's finally admitting this. And you don't know what to do with it because you didn't think you'd get this far. I'm being honest. Like, how many times has he actually died? A few times, actually. And he's nearly dying now. So, the fact that he's still here, even if he had made all those precautions, he didn't actually believe in himself. So, he was lying to himself the entire time. He was just scared, paranoid, like Moon is right now. Every time I psychoanalyze Eclipse, the same thing goes for Moon. This is more evidence that they're one of the same, just with different experiences.
I wanted those two to suffer more than I have ever had to suffer. Why haven't you made that happen? I don't know. You can easily lock them up, torture their minds, more than what you've done and have been through.
That is very true. That is very true. And I've been asking all these questions.
Why haven't you? Do you feel guilt? Guilt? I feel guilt? Is that what you're trying to imply?
Yes.
Don't assume anything about me, Solar Flare. I have been in your mind for 6 months. What do you want me to say? That I'm sorry? I believe you are lonely. Ever since you first were put into being, you've been lonely. Is that not why you constructed those?
Haven't I said that? Haven't I said this? Haven't I said this before? How he's just been abandoned and constantly just put with conditional feelings and of love, and if he was to actually get love, it would have to be conditional. How many times has I had said that? I may have not said it exactly. Maybe I have. I don't really have a good memory. I do for certain things like law and science and psychology. Psychology goes underneath science. Grammar is definitely not one of those things I'm good at or remember at all, or just my memories in general. But I'm telling you, I've said this many times, and I'm the happiest person in the world right now.
Other two, Blood Moon and Lunar, you didn't need them to take over Sun and to kill Moon. You made them to fill a gap. I didn't need them.
I'm sorry that I'm pausing it. It's just like, everything it's saying is true, and I've been saying it forever. It's just, today, it's the day. It's just one of my best days of my lives right now. I've met up with a bunch of my mates I haven't seen in forever. I watched Elemental, and that made me cry. Yesterday, I watched the new Spider-Verse movie. The day after that, before that, I watched Indiana Jones. And I've also been binge-watching Marvel movies. And watched Beetlejuice. And also watched Hamilton again on Disney+. So, it's been an amazing weekend for me. So, this is just a cherry on top.
Perhaps you didn't need them, but you still created them. And yet, you've yet to say or answer as to why. I made Lunar and Blood Moon to try and take over Moon. To kill him, to keep him locked
then why
away
isn't he dead?
in his mindscape.
Then why isn't he dead? Why didn't you make them a copy of you? You could have very well have done that. But no. But no, you didn't. How? You didn't want them subconsciously. You didn't want them to go through the same pain that you did, mate. Subconsciously, you cared. Subconsciously, you envied them for what they did get. Like, Blood Moon was obviously Casey's favourite. Lunar, he was just being himself and he got unconditional love. You're jealous. You have envy. For just that one little thing. That they didn't have to do anything. And they still got unconditional love. Meanwhile, you've tried everything. Like, in the beginning, you tried everything to get Moon on your side, but you didn't. You made a wrong mistake first. And that is what you made mistakes. And you blame yourself for it. and putting that blame onto them. You secretly cared about them. You secretly hated them. And this is what makes your character so interesting. How much stuff is just here and it's just unfolding. And I could just talk about you for months on end, non-stop, with no sleep, no drinks, no water, and no food. Just very extremely long live stream. I could just talk about you for months. And I'm not going to actually do that because I would die. So, he secretly did care about them. And he didn't create them as his kids because he could have. Well, literally, he called Solar Flare his son, so he made them from a part of, well, as I said, from the mind, muscle, and morality theory, a part of the kill code that's split into 3. What he has left is only the mind. But the mind, you know that the heart isn't the part that shows emotion and what cares. It's the brain. It's a prefrontal cortex that does that. And he tries to focus on the other part of his brain, but unknowingly, that part of his brain still haunts him. So I just love his character so much, and I'm so sorry for talking over 16 minutes and only getting 5 minutes in.
And it worked. Lunar worked. And yet, you didn't turn him off. If you care to be alone for so long, why keep Lunar as long as you have? All of those repairs and maintenances, why do them? He never needed them. I don't have to answer you.
You do technically have to, because I want to.
He was the only one that would have considered you brother. In some sense, I believe he still does. But your arrogance cost you that. You could never admit to yourself or to others that you were needy, that you needed company, that you needed someone. Is that why you changed the—
You need a father figure. He's never really had a parental figure besides Moon, technically. But Moon hasn't really been a healthy figure. What Moon needs to do, and this will help the both of them and pretty much everyone in the entirety of the shows, is to just have a healthy relationship between them. And I know that's like asking for a fairy godmother to come out of my window when I'm a demon down in hell. But really, God.
Memories of everyone else? I changed them to screw with Sun and Moon. That was a secondary thing. You made them specifically to love you. Why? They could have hated Sun and Moon for a plethora of reasons, but you changed their
I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna say something right afterwards. I'm gonna say something right now. This is everything that I thought. Lunar has a heart of gold. He could have changed that. You could have changed that. I'm not, like, I'm referring to Eclipse, okay? Eclipse could have changed that. In every maintenance. He changed Roxanne's personality for heaven's sake, and Lunar isn't even a complete AI. Neither is Eclipse or Blood Moon. None of them are complete AIs. And Roxanne was. And you did that with ease. So technically, you could have done it all.
You will never answer that question, will you? Even now, I can tell you're relishing in this interaction. I am not relishing in being told off by some dead robot that should be gone. You haven't killed anyone besides Lunar. Why did you kill Lunar? To get at them. To get at them and Sun and Moon and Monty and everyone else who cared for the little brat. You know he's still alive, don't you? Your lack of answer says yes. You are able to watch over the entire globe, and thus the universe. Yet you never acted on Monty, or Sun, or Moon.
He still cares about him. He still cares. I do that, but... Dang you, Pixar! Dang you, son of a shark!
Spouting off about Lunar
I
being
love my
alive.
job.
Why? Because I don't know where he is. Alright? I don't know where he is. Okay?
You do know
that
where
what
he
you
is.
want?
That's
You
just
know
a
where he
pathetic
is.
excuse.
Stop reading my damn head. You don't know what I want. I think the only reason you keep me around is to talk to you. I will not lie, Eclipse. Even if all of this time you were just a lone, sad, pathetic you. You still needed somebody, and you are still a monster. You won't kill me, though. I know that.
Even a lone wolf needs another one. A lone wolf goes from one pack to another, looking to join another. The term lone wolf is a way of saying that you work alone, but that doesn't mean you like it. I myself am a lone wolf, but I love having my friends and my family. Being a lone wolf does not mean you don't like people or you can't have them around. A lone wolf, what they are pack creatures. They are creatures that work together, they care for one another. And Eclipse himself identifies as a lone wolf. A lone wolf goes from one place to join another. No matter who you are, you still need people. Even I do, and I'm Arrow Ace. And I absolutely hate leaving my room. I mean, I haven't done that since I got home. So, just admit it. Just, please, just admit everything they're saying.
What would any of you know about me? What would anybody, especially some
Okay,
stupid,
panic.
false, fake robot, some scrap design?
Okay, so right now... Okay. What I think here is that Solar Flare wouldn't actually have done that. Not himself, because he's been programmed to protect Kill Code, and, well, Eclipse is basically against that. So what I basically think is that is psychosis. The same thing that's happening with Blood Moon and Sun right now. What he was saying to Eclipse was his inner thoughts that he's been locking away. What he's been... come on, what's that word? I used it in the last video. Repressing. Solinar does not work for everyone, mate. And that is a Star Trek reference, and live long and prosper. But, mate, that is just a projection. You believe all those things. You need help. You need a positive figure in your life. Lunar did show you unconditional love, but after what you did, that love became conditional. This has been, but also not really is your fault. It's how you came into existence. But how you were born does not recommend what you are. People are born... Like, you get to choose who you are, mate. And you may have been born like this, but you don't want to be this. You've just been cast as a specific role. And I can tell you right now, I'm happy I got Veruca, but if I had the chance, I would have went for Willy Wonka. Because that's my dream role. But I settled for this. Well, I wasn't able to get that role anyway, and also I'm too big of a coward to go for that. Your role, You are an amazing actor. But what you need is to stop. You're masking so much that it's hurting you. That's hurting everyone around you. I know you may like that, but revenge is not the answer. Ask every villain who's actually gotten what they wanted. It never turned out right. Like, what happened... I'm going to make an Indiana Jones reference, so prepare for it. What happened in Raiders of the Lost Ark? The Nazis got what they wanted, but then it didn't end well. Well, the Nazis got what they get, because they're horrible people. Eclipse. You just need to take off that mask. And the first thing you can do, and the best way you can do that, is by changing your point of view. Instead of seeing things as black and white, try to put one dot of white paint into the black. And gradually add more. That will help you. I'm being sincere right now. To Eclipse, for heaven's sake. The writers are getting even better. Holy... Yes.
Know about me. What do I do then? If I'm so lonely, what do I do then, huh? Not like anyone's just gonna accept me back. Or anything of that nature. Not like I care to be accepted back.
Listen, mate, if you're all in my universe and I actually knew you and you weren't played by an actual actor, you're welcome at my place. I have robots here that you could help me build. You're a genius, mate, and I could help you.
Wait, those fools are freaks.
I treat you like a friend.
I'm so tired. I'm so damn tired.
And you're
I just want to be done.
I can't keep giving them perfect scores, but I'm going to keep on doing it. 10 out of 10. They're going full Pixar. Even though Pixar isn't really doing very well, which I'm very surprised about. Critics are just awful right now. Because Elemental's one of their best yet. And that's from a general person perspective. So, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Let's do the character analysis. Sonic. I love you more, mate. Eclipse. I said all of this in my psychoanalysis video. And I'm gonna go find that video so I can prove it to you. There it is. Eclipse character analysis. Can he be redeemed? I made that 2 months ago. How much help do you need? Because personally, I will make it my job to make sure you get what you need. Again, don't get that take that out of context. I'm being sincere. I just want to be his friend. I just want to help him. So he can be something other than a villain. He can stop playing this act that he's made for himself. I'm going to stop talking because this is already close to half an hour. So please like and subscribe and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.